it was a really good feeling to say that I have something older, cooler, and better than you. My name is Niko, and I'm the owner of a 1979 450 SL Mercedes. Holy shit! What? Dude!
I made it pretty!
Like, that test spot that you did was amazing, but
It was...
this is next level.
We polished the chrome.
Holy crap.
Everything's pretty much polished that we could touch. We took the wheels off and lifted it and did all the undercarriage stuff. Rubber is all coated. Everything's clay barred.
Holy fuck balls, that is... I have never seen it this
Take
This
that,
shiny
previous
before.
owner.
right. I've known this car for over 15 years, essentially turning sophomore and junior in high school. One of my friends, he was always talking about his old Mercedes, and I at the time had a 58 Chevy Biscayne, so it was like one of those, oh, you've got an old V8 car, I've got an old V8 car, so let's hang out, let's be friends. I ended up seeing this car in my buddy's garage, and he would occasionally take it out, and that's when I first saw it. That was back in like 2007, 2008, I'd like to say. Just fast forward through the years, I was offered the opportunity to buy this car from my same buddy. In like 2014, he was living abroad. He was out in China and Thailand, and he was just not using the car. He was just sitting away at his parents' house in Chicago. So I did a one-way ticket where I ended up just packing my little bag full of tools, just oh shit stuff. And I mailed it out to his parents' house. Me and a buddy did that one-way ticket out to Chicago. It was the middle of January, so it was snowing. And we ended up getting in it, starting it, not even buying a battery for it, checking the oil, and driving it back to Phoenix. And it was quite honestly a very boring drive, which is kind of a good thing when you're looking for something this old. When I was able to get this car up to Vegas, it was amazing because it is a pinnacle Vegas car. Like, this is the car that I want to have. This car drive down the strip. I want to have the top off. I want to be seen. I want to be known. That's this car. And I was dailying it in Vegas to use that car continuously as my grocery getter to get from point A to point B, and then to use it on these cross-country trips where from Vegas I'd go to LA or I'd go down to Phoenix, and then I continued on as far as using this car from when I moved from Vegas to Florida. I drove the car all the way to Florida without hiccup. Normal people in their brand new cars, it's just their commuter, it's their daily, that's what they use their car for. That's what I use my car for, but it's better because it's older, there's class to it, there's uniqueness that a lot of people don't get the opportunity or don't have the willingness to do for just dailying an old car. Keep enjoying it, keep using it. The more time that I spend wrenching on it is less time that I get to drive it. So having you do this amazing work is honestly, like, I wouldn't say it gives it a new lease on life, but it definitely makes the experience that much more enjoyable. So the Peasant license plate ended up from a long-running joke. When I got Mercedes initially, is one of those things where I just started telling people, "What? Don't talk to me. I drive a Mercedes. This is you're beneath me. Get away from me, peasant." Eventually, a couple years after that, I got online, found out you can make some custom license plates, and so picked that one, bought it, installed it, and just been rocking it every day. And it's one of those things where, quite honestly, I would have never been able to afford this car. This to me is like my car that I reached out and did everything I could to get it. Of course, there are some little backstories on that as far as what happens when this car eventually goes away if I do end up selling it. But
Is there a contingency?
there is a contingency on this car.
Oh.
Basically, the guy that I bought it from, when I go to sell it, we have to split the profit. So the key to that is you just never sell it and keep driving.